What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Closing Open Wounds. This is your cousin, Cleisha, with an impromptu message for you. And we're going to get into it. So sit down, get your favorite beverage, get your snack so we can really chit chat, okay? Let me tell you what prompted this video. I posted on my Facebook yesterday a post that said, no matter how much you care about a person, love is just not enough. We all know that. Love is just not enough. But I wanted to clarify what I actually meant by that. If you know me personally, and if you have been on this channel for a while, you know I like to go deep. Normally, what I say is not really what I say. It's not really what I mean, I should say. I go deeper. I want to go deeper for a deeper definition. I consider myself a root worker, not in a witchcraft way or a demonic way, but I like to get to the root of any issue, especially when I have people that call me, I want to talk things out, dealing with myself personally. Anytime I'm feeling some type of way, I always ask myself, Cleisha, why do you feel this way? What is the lowest common denominator for this situation? So, like I said yesterday, I posted that love is not enough. And I wanted to clarify that because initially you would take it as, you love someone, and if they love you, it's not enough, like just love alone, someone loving you in any type of relationship, friendship, platonic, anything. Love is not enough. And you would take that at a surface level, but that's not what I mean. And this is why I want to talk about it. When I say that love is not enough, I'm actually talking about from my perspective, from an individual perspective, from your perspective. For instance, you could really care about somebody. You really love a person, whoever it is. You love that person. And I have come to the realization that no matter how much I love you, it's not enough. I have to trust you. I have to respect you. If we're married, I have to want to submit to you. I have to feel safe enough to submit to you and trust you. This is what I mean by love is not enough. I want to go deeper. You, again, you love that person, but do you respect them? Do you trust their judgment? Do you feel safe with them? Can they lead you? Are they financially stable? Do they have their own personal relationship with the Lord, most importantly? Do you trust your children with them? Okay. We're talking about love is not enough. It's not enough for me to love you. I need to be able to honor you, respect you, be proud when I stand next to you. This is what I mean when I say love is not enough. And I really want people to think about that. It's not enough. It's not enough. And I'm going to go deeper. Okay. I got an anonymous email, you know, about a married person cheating with someone. And I'm not even mainstream. And you guys would be surprised at the inboxes and stuff that I get. But I already know this is not going to be a trash channel. This is not going to be a channel to gossip. This is for healing and wholeness. I don't know if the anonymous person wanted me to put the parties on blast, but like I told them, I leave God's business to God's business. If I were to throw a stone at anyone, the stone would be mine. That's my stone. Think about what I'm saying. You have stones that belong to you that you're trying to throw to someone else. Basically, what I'm saying is I have my hands full with my own stuff that I am in no position to judge anyone. And I told the individual, well, God have mercy on them if that is true. But this is the question I want to pose to you about that situation. And again, when it comes to my channel, we're only going to talk about things that will benefit us in our healing journey, that will help us to mature, right? I do my best to protect all parties involved when it comes to different things that we talk about, unless it has been discussed with that party that I can share, fully. And I always ask for permission, you know. But obviously in this case, that wasn't the case. Okay. So let's take this for instance. Love is not enough. You are a married person or you're in a relationship and you are cheating on your spouse or your significant other, whoever you have chose to, be connected to, who you have chose to be committed to. And you cheat with someone, and let's just say your marriage is, it is dissolved, and you and your spouse go your separate ways. However, you and the person that, had adultery with, you guys get together and enter into your own covenant relationship. This is what I mean by love is not enough. You don't think the fact that you cheated on your spouse is going to cross the mind of your new spouse or new connection? You don't think that. Love is not, it's not enough for me to love you. Do I trust you? If I cheated with you and you cheated on your spouse, right? Why in the devil's hell should I ever trust you and be married to you? And let me tell you something, ladies. Men have been known to cheat, right? Now, us women, our numbers is getting up there too. Okay, I'm not, but let's just talk about the men. I want to zone in on the men. This is getting good. Men have been known to cheat, okay, since the beginning of time, right? But let me tell you about a man. This is for you ladies. I don't believe a man will take you seriously if he knows you're cheating on your spouse. Men are hard lined with that. Nah, she cheated on her husband. I ain't marrying her. Women, we're more forgiving. Oh, it's love. They fell out of love. And we tend to make excuses for them. But most men, it's a hard line. And they will mess with you, have sex with you, be entangled with you, cheat with you, have situationships with you, and they will not marry you. They will not take you seriously because they know what you're capable of. They see what you are capable of. I'm trying to help somebody. Let's go deeper. You guys know I'm built for transparency, so I have my own story. There is a person who I believe that I will always have a spot for in my heart, right? And when I was married or in relationships, I never cheated with that individual. If there was anyone that could get me to cheat, it would be this person, right? But I never cheated with that person. When I was married, that person never heard from me at all. I'm not on nobody's Facebook, TikTok, Instagram. I'm not liking nothing. You don't even know I exist because I'm in a relationship. I was in a marriage. And let me add this to it. The marriage was not the best. But because I cared about this person and I did desire a relationship with this person, I vowed never to cross that line because I didn't want him to think that I would ever cheat on him. Did it make a difference or not? I don't know. But that's what I believe. Again, love is not enough. It doesn't matter how much you love me, how much you care about me. I need you to respect me. I need you to know that I would never cheat. I need you to know that I'm down for you. I need you to know that I'm going to pray with you and for you and hold you down and do all of those things. My character means the most to me. A lot of people, especially from my neck of the woods, think that they know me, know my character, but you don't. I don't allow people to just come in to even know me. You know what you see. You know what I allow you to know, right? But my character means everything to me. And I'm not saying that I did everything perfectly. No, no, no. But when it comes to relationships, you have to understand that love is not enough. I don't care how much you love me if you cheating on me, if you having babies on me, if you sleeping with your coworker. I don't care how much you love me if you don't come home at night, or you can't be committed to me, or you don't want to invest in me. It means something. Don't get me wrong now. It means something, but it's not everything. It's not everything. It's not everything. That's all I can say. And I really want people to understand the concept of love and what all else goes with it. I think we're confused. I don't think we think long and hard about situations, but I just wanted to clarify that, you know, I need to feel how I need to feel. And I think this is why a lot of women, not just women, a lot of people are staying single. I remember I was talking to a gentleman, and we were courting, and I had a conversation with my pastor, and I said, yeah, that didn't work out or whatever. And, me and my pastor, I know I'm his troubled child sometimes, but, he loves me. Right. So, and I begin to tell him some of the things why, the situation didn't work out. And, my pastor, he was like, well, Cleisha, don't you think, they got this quality going on and da 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 da. It's not enough. Like, y'all don't know, unless you know me or you've watched my videos. I've done the struggle love. I have literally told one of my ex-husbands that, I would love you in a cardboard box. And do y'all not know that's basically we was living in a cardboard box, sleeping in a car for a season. So when I tell you love is not enough and you got to have standards and you got to have some non-negotiables, we go through these lessons in life for a reason. I'm not trying to repeat no cycles. So yes, I'm very, I'm very protective of me. I'm very protective of my heart. Why? Because I love hard. I don't care what nobody say about me. If you got Cleisha in your corner, you got a rider. And anybody who knows me and who's really in covenant with me, they know I'm telling the truth and not on no cocky stuff. But I am who I say I am. I'm authentic. You know what I mean? I am the same way in my church, the same way at my job. I'm the same way at home. I'm the same. When my kids, see me cutting up in church and giving God glory and praising God and everything, they ain't looking at me crazy. Why? Because I do it in the house. They don't even flinch. Oh, that's just I am who I am. So, when you are who you are and you don't wear a mask, you know what I mean? You just float through life a little lighter. I have nothing to prove to anyone. Nothing. I have a good life. Bless God. I have a fruitful life. Bless God. And you guys know, God wanted me to start this channel because, and he called me the bridge. He called me the bridge from, those who have not been born and bred in church and who want to cross over. I'm literally the bridge. So my job and my ministry is to really make things plain for you in a practical way. Not all these big words and all these things that you can't even digest. Practical. We have to get back to basics. Love is not enough. It's not enough. You can't say you love me and you beating on me. You can't say you love me and you cussing me out. You can't say you love me and you disrespecting me. You can't say you love me and I'm your wife and you not put me first. Love is not enough. So I wanted to clarify that for you guys. And there's so much more I can say, but I believe I said a mouthful. And look, if you have to run it back, run this back. Send it to your best friend who's crying over a ninja who don't even care about them. Love is not enough. Love is not enough. I don't care. Tenure is not enough. I don't care how long I've been with you. If I'm unhappy or if I'm not evolving in my spiritual life, if everything is still the same, nothing's improving, come on. Love is not enough. Somebody dragging you down, somebody spending your money, stealing your money, stealing your rent money, taking the money from the kids or whatever. Come on, yo. I don't know who that is for. Listen, I ain't never been through that. What's going on here? You have to love yourself enough. And let me tell you, when it's time to stand on business, I ain't going to say it don't hurt because it really hurt. It really hurt, especially if you really care about somebody. Friend, relationship, family member, whoever. Standing on business, child. It ain't for the weak. But you got to love yourself. If loving you is hurting me, I got to move around. And I'm sorry, I'm sorry. One of my cousins, I've had this nickname for years, love them and leave them. And I'm not proud about it, but I love me. Like I have to be sane. There's no one I can call if I'm short on my rent or I need something, whatever. I've been a single mom. I've been married and still holding it down. Like I have such a strong testimony, right? And I had no other choice but to be strong. You know what I'm saying? I have to love me to get up in the morning. There was no downtime. There was no, I'm depressed or I'm going through divorce. I'm going to stay home. Nah, I had to go out there and get them ducats. You know what I mean? Like, and I believe in tough love. So I'm sorry if I'm coming off a little harsh, but I love you. Right. And, people that love you going shoot it straight, like no chaser. Like I'm going to tell you what it is. And I have my friends in accountability who talk me off the ledge too. I don't always got it, but love is not enough. And you better love yourself because people out here are selfish, narcissistic. They don't care. All they do is take. They don't want to give. And people don't know what they want. People are confused. People are okay being stagnant, being where they are. I am trying to be better than who I was yesterday. And that's what we need to focus on. Let me go. I gotta get ready for Bible study. I just had to talk to y'all real quick. I've never done a voiceover like this, but I see if something is pertinent and I'm not camera ready. I just got out the shower, just got over work. I gotta give it to you guys. I love you. Like, share, and subscribe. Set your notifications because you never know. If God give me a burden to say something, I'm gonna talk about it. Everything can be, and on my channel, you're going to see a mixture of different topics and different things. Why? Because this is life. I ain't no holier than thou every day. Like we have to get back to basics, practical living, showing love, forgiveness, kindness, long suffering, being a giver, showing mercy, love for your fellow neighbor, not stealing, not cheating, Y'all, let me get off. Because your girl is on one. But I love you. Okay? If nobody hasn't told you today, your cousin love you. Okay? I'll catch you guys in the next video. Take care.